Volleyball fans, you are looking live at the T-Area High School in South Dakota, where the T-Area Titans, for the 22nd time in school history, will square off against the 4th-ranked Panthers of Dakota Valley. This is a Region 4A contest. Dakota Valley is 2nd in 4A, while the Titans sit at 5th out of the 8 members. Along with our producer, Rick Williamson, and my partner, Les Schroeder, I'm Shad Hockey. We are the voices you will hear as you watch tonight's action. The Dakota Valley Panthers come into this one having played 27 matches already with a 17-10 record. You might look at those 10 losses and raise an eyebrow, but they have played one tough schedule. Among their losses are 3. They've lost 3 times this year to the defending state champion Sioux Falls Christian Chargers. They might catch them again in the postseason. They've also lost to Harrisburg and Del Rapids, the number 1 24-0 Harrisburg Tigers, and the number 2 Class A Del Rapids Couriers, and eventual state champ Del Rapids Couriers. Les, yes, wow. I'm going there. You heard it here first. Harrisburg, as you know, 24-0. They are 63-10 in sets. Dakota Valley is one of those 10, so they did take a set, not the match, but just a set from Harrisburg. Panthers coached by first-year head coach Eric Krenz. Krenz takes over for Mary Miller, who, of course, took over for Amy Wiseman, who took over for the legendary Rick Pruitt, who is now coaching volleyball in Omaha at St. Mary's College. Krenz, interestingly, just a year out of college. He is a Mankato native. He played volleyball at Morningside on the men's team. And if you want to talk about volleyball success in South Dakota over the last 10 to 15 years, Dakota Valley is squarely in that category, one of the top 5 most consistent and winningest programs. Doesn't matter which level. The past 11 years, these Panthers, 297 and 67. They've gone to state 10 of the last 11 years and finishing no lower than 5th.
Did they win it in 2016?
They've won a couple, yep. And they've been runner-up 5 times, and they've won a couple. It's been a few years since they've got back to the championship, but we'll see what they do this year. They are led by 5'9" senior outside hitter defensive specialist Sophie Tuttle. Tuttle's been a mainstay for the Panthers her whole high school career. I know she played as a freshman. She might even played as an 8th grader because it seems like she's been there a long time.
She's been playing there, yep, and on the hardwood too.
Yep. She's nearing 1,000 kills and 1,000 digs for her career. She leads the team this year in both categories and leads the team in aces. When she goes to the back row, we're going to see sophomore Claire Munch on the outside spot, and they don't lose a lot. Munch is a nice-looking outside hitter for the Panthers. So that's kind of their strength, that outside pin. Junior, middle, Cameron Summervold, she leads the team in blocks. And we're going to see a 6'2" setup with sophomore Bria Perriman and junior J.C. Squire at setter, both of around 150 on the year. They're pretty close. Junior Reagan Grandstrom, she's the libero, and we'll see Samantha Kimbrell on the right side. Dakota Valley coming off a 3-0 win versus Vermilion. Their last 2 games before that were losses to number 1 Sioux Falls Christian and number 2 Del Rapids. Those were both in tournaments, so they did lose to Sioux Falls Christian 2-1.
I watched that game. Yep.
And the third set was 25-21, so they were right there with the number 1 Chargers. This is their final regular season game before they look and hope to make a deep postseason run. And I talked with Coach Krenz a little bit. We'll talk about that tonight, but he's having a blast this year and just loves being coach. And they are primed after 28 regular season matches to get to the postseason and play some volleyball. The hometown T-Area Titans enter this one 5-19, 5th in Region 4A. They're riding a 3-game losing streak. They're coming off a 3-0 loss to the number 3 team in the region, EPJ. They're led by Akron, Iowa native Eric Teen. Teen is T-Area's all-time winningest coach and recently picked up win number 100 for his coaching career. He has guided the Titans to their 2 winningest seasons in school history, and they are led by 6 seniors, including senior outside hitter Julia Hawk. She's emerged as kind of the kill leader as of late. She's playing the best volleyball of her career.
Yes, she is.
Senior Mara Grant, middle. She's a great option at the net, and when her and Hawk both get going, the Titans are clearly at their best. Another senior, right side, Rylan Conrad. She's turned into a really good blocker for Teens Titans. Emily Front is another senior playing DS. She's been a consistent, steady player in her 3 years at the varsity level. Gwen Campbell, second-year senior DS. She's held that position down all season long.
Yep.
The last senior, right side, Addie Tao. She's a versatile and athletic option over on the right side. She can take some sets if Claire Hank gets taken out on the first ball.
Yep.
Claire Hank is a junior setter. She's been on the varsity level since her freshman year where she was a serving specialist. Libero is junior Callie Boom. Steady athletic presence in the back row. One player we will not see tonight, sophomore outside hitter Anaya Connors.
Yes.
She re-injured her shoulder at EPJ and is probably done for the season. In her spot, though, I think it's going to be a pleasant surprise tonight. Sophomore Anna Bindi. Bindi was called up to varsity at about the halfway point of the season.
Yes, she was. Yep.
She's played sparingly, but she has played. Tonight is probably going to be the first night that she plays in 3 sets, and I like her swings on the outside,
Yep.
and I like her. She's got a really aggressive serve. Tonight's going to be important for Bindi because she's going to be one of the leaders on next year's team, probably playing. I'm guessing it's going to be her and Connors.
Yes, on the outside.
On the outside,
Yep.
yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm starting off early, but no, Anna played. She got called up in service duty against Arlington in the Pentagon Invitational in that 3rd game there, and she played really well, and she got us the win because she served. She got us 24-26, served 2 straight to get us the victory over the Arlington Cardinals.
I asked her pregame, "How are you? Are you nervous?" And she said yes. But that's pre-match, and
Yep.
once she gets out here, when I heard, I think she was the first JV player that's been called up this year, and when I heard it was her, I knew it would be her. I knew she'd be the first one because she has impressed at that level.
Yes.
Just a minute until we turn it over to public address announcer Jerry Pileshi. We will do the national anthem, and we will let you listen to the starters being announced, and then we will come back, and we will have a nice broadcast tonight. I have not prepared true and false questions,
you have
but I
not.
can think of some.
Okay.
I know we've got Rick Williamson up here with us tonight. He's a hockey fan, so maybe we'll focus on some hockey.
I know my hockey.
Oh, is that right? You're going to love it when you set yourself up. Yeah, Dakota Valley, their last regular season game, and this is T-Area's second to last regular season game. T-Area will wrap up here tomorrow night. We'll be back on the air against Yankton. But that is then, this is now, and so we'll turn it over to Jerry Pileshi. We'll be right back.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to T-Area High School. As tonight, we welcome the Panthers of Dakota Valley High School, taking on your Titans of T-Area High School. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise, remove your cap or hat, and pay honor to America with the singing of our national anthem. Please observe proper flag etiquette by standing at attention and placing your right hand over your heart. Active duty personnel or veterans not in uniform may salute the flag as T-Area High School students Peyton Yates, Cassandra Waldner, and Gracie Abbas sing our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. tonight's event. The schools participating in this event are members of the South Dakota High School Activities Association. They have adopted the rules under which this game is conducted. A strong commitment to excellence, fair play, and sportsmanship are all vital to this event's success. Please remember to cheer in a positive manner and be respectful of the officials' decisions. To support a positive and safe atmosphere for Titan Pride, and according to the Dakota 12 Conference rules, we ask that students of all ages remain with their parents or guardians and are accompanied to the restrooms and concession stands areas. Your officials for tonight's match are Lori Thompson and Greg Thompson. They are registered by the South Dakota High School Activities Association, and they have worked hard to learn the rules and administer them at this event. We request that you respect their honest efforts to officiate this contest. And now, time to introduce our starting lineups for tonight's match. First, for the visitors, the Dakota Valley Panthers. A junior, number 4, Emerson Mead. Wearing number 6, a junior, Cameron Summervold. A sophomore, number 12, Claire Munch. A senior, number 13, Sophie Tuttle. Wearing number 15, a junior, JC Squire. A senior, number 20, Lauren Olhausen. And at libero, a junior, number 2, Reagan Grandstrom. Assistant coaches for the Panthers are Brittany Carnage, Noah Roscoe Ayu, and the head coach is Eric Krebs. And now, introducing the starters for your team, Area Titans. First, a junior, standing 5'3", number 2, Claire Hank. A 5'5" senior, number 4, Addie Tao. A 5'11" senior, number 7, Rylan Conrad. Wearing number 8, a senior standing 5'10", Mara Grant. A junior standing 5'5", number 9, Kaya Haynes. A 5'9" senior, number 13, Julia Hawk. And at libero, a 5'4" junior, number 11, Kelly Boone. Assistant coaches for the Titans are Jordan Orba, Lexi LeFay, Brittany Hutt, and the head coach is Eric T.
And there are your starters for the visiting Panthers: Grandstrom and Mead, Summervold, Munch, Tuttle, and number 20 is Lauren Olhausen, I'm sorry. For the Titans, Grant, Haynes, Hank, Tao, Conrad, and Hawk, who will be soaring like a hawk tonight at Callie Boone coming in. I like Julia on the outside. She's just been playing
really well.
Referees tonight, I talked to them pregame because they're two of the nicest referees you'll ever meet, Greg and Lori Thompson.
Yes.
And I told them I did not know that they were coming tonight because usually when they come, we roll out the red carpet all the way to the parking lot for them. These guys do a lot of matches. They'll do anywhere from high school to all the way up to Division I.
Yep.
They're two of the best people and two of the best referees in South Dakota. So welcome, Thompson. Claire Hank, jump serve.
There we go.
Short ace by Hank right in front of Grandstrom.
Good start for the Titans.
That's right. Hank's been doing this since her freshman year and is a junior already. Be a senior next year. There's the first pass of the night by Squire. Nice dig by Hawk and then pushed over. I think both players did it, Hawk and Conrad. So they're going to call that a double touch. And so back to serve for the Panthers. This is their standout player, Sophie Tuttle, who's been playing. I think she played as an 8th grader. I know she played as a 9th grader.
Yep.
She is their leader in aces, kills, and digs. Back set
way.
to Hawk. She put it away into the net. Panthers can't grab it. Nice back set by Claire Hank. Hawk and Haynes to the bench. Here is Anna Bendy.
There's Anna Bendy early.
And Gwen Campbell. So B. Campbell serving. Doesn't look like Bendy will be serving tonight.
No.
But she's a good server.
She is a good server.
Maybe it's just play that outside pin spot tonight and
Yep.
worry about serving later. There's a nice swing
yep.
and a back line by Tuttle. No, I'm sorry. That's Munch. That's their other outside. They're both really good.
Yes.
Munch is 12. Tuttle is 13. Into the game and back to serve. Number 22, Stella Carlson, senior middle hitter for the Panthers. And she doesn't wear knee pads like Mara.
Oh, no.
There's Conrad pushing right to Carlson. Pass set on the outside to Munch. Swings hard, dug up by Hank. Now here's Conrad with the kill in the middle.
Hard swing by Conrad right
Hard
there.
swing off a nice set. Into the game for the Panthers, number 6, Cameron Summervold. That's their middle hitter, leading blocker. Oh, she faked me out. It's going to be Grandstrom, the libero. Kelly Boom back to serve for the Titans. Nice serve by Boom. Here's the set by Squire on the outside
Yeah,
to
nice
Munch,
block.
blocked by Conrad. I'm sorry, blocked by Grant.
Grant and Tao got a little piece
Been
of
an
it.
overpass, and nothing the front row can do as number 4, Emerson Mead, puts that one away. She's a nice player as well for the Panthers. They're not big on seniors. 2 seniors
Wow.
on this squad, Olhausen and Carlson.
Good hustle there by Thea.
Grant
Knutson.
takes the first touch. Go ahead.
Knutson for getting that ball over there. Knutson family over in the front row.
Into the net, 4-3 now. The black and purple Panthers.
Her older sister is at volleyball practice.
Number 1, Bria Perryman back to serve. She's one of their 2 setters. Coming up with some true or false for you gentlemen here.
I'm
I
ready.
think it's going to be a good one.
I am ready. Ooh, out.
Grant tried to push it down the line. Good idea.
Yep.
As we always say, push with purpose.
Yep,
But
push
she
in the
just
back
pushed
corners.
it
Yep.
a little too far to the left. 5-3 Panthers now. You know, Rick Pruitt used to coach these Panthers.
Yep.
And he's now at St. Mary's. Here's a quick
Ooh,
the middle.
nice
That's
block.
Mead again. Mead was in the net.
Ooh, there we go.
She sure was in the net. Titans point. Emily Front, senior, number 12, comes back in. She'll go back to serve. But I asked Coach Krentz, I said, are you familiar with Rick Pruitt? And then I felt stupid because he told me that he said, Rick's my boss.
Uh-huh.
He said, I work for MVP. MVP is a club team down in Sioux City, and that's Rick owns that. And Coach Krenz works for him. And so I said, well, you sure do know who Rick is. Rick coaches at St. Mary's College in Omaha, and that's an all-girls college.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
But very good coach. Nice pass by Campbell. Here comes Hank. Grant on the outside. Dug up by Perriman. Pass set by Grandstrom. Swing by
Good job, Blair.
Munch.
You get that out of the net.
Free ball for the Titans. It's Boom to Hank in the block by Mead and also Tuttle. Good idea.
It was.
Munch back to serve. Like, you got to run those quicks to keep them on their toes. Well defended by the Panthers.
Yep. Nice pass.
Perfect pass to Hank by Boom.
Yeah,
There's
Anna.
Bindi on the right side.
Yep.
Now she goes back over to the left side. Back row swing by Munch. And you're going to see a quick, nope, back set on the right side.
Abby with 2 digs.
That was number 7, Samantha Kimball. And a dig by Boom. Yes,
good
great
job.
save by Campbell.
There we Gwen.
Free ball by Bindi. Here's the pass to Perryman. And Mead pushes it through the block. The block was there.
There was there.
A little too strong. Touchdown Vikings, I hear.
Oh, there we go.
The
I like
Panthers
that
aren't the only purple team
That's
playing
right.
tonight.
That's right.
4-8 now, largest lead of the night for the Panthers. And when we do football, we talk with our crew up there.
Yep.
Great swing by Grant about numbers and color, because in football field it's a little harder to read. Into the net was Tuttle, point Titans. Some of these jerseys that we see are really hard to read.
Yes.
This would be a nightmare if this was Dakota Valley's jerseys, the dark purple with the black
with the black letters.
It's hard to read which one is 13 and which is 12.
We have the Sturgis Scoopers coming to town on Thursday night
Yeah.
for football.
Perfect pass by Grandstrom outside. There's Tuttle.
Oh,
Hits
nice.
it deep.
That away, Kyle. Oh,
Nice dig by Haynes. It went up and hit a rafter and then came shooting backwards pretty quickly. Good job by Mara Grant just to get a hand on it.
Yep.
Grandstrom back to serve. She's a junior libero for these pesky Panthers.
Ooh, nice dig.
Great dig by Front. And now
Wait,
Hank's going to get a rare swing on the ball. Pass set on the right side.
Nice
That
job,
is Kimball. Boom with the dig. Here comes Hawk. First time tonight. Out of bounds. Off the block. Point Titans.
Hard fought point.
Yeah. Great swing by Hawk. His number 7, Rylan Conrad, comes in. Mara Grant back to serve.
I think that's Bernard Conrad leading the cheers over there for the student section.
There's a nice
Our
serve.
quarterback.
Aggressive flat-footed serve by Grant. Hey, she's going to take the first touch. Pass set by Front.
There it
And
is. Good
nobody
job.
home. Conrad. Deep corner. Her second kill of the night.
See, all I had to do was mention her brother, and Conrad gets the kill.
You're taking credit for that.
I am going to take credit for that.
Wow.
That's right.
Wow.
I
Okay.
got to take credit for something. Get up. That way, Rye.
They're going to
That way.
in the net. They
Tuner.
say it was Bria Perryman.
2 in a row by Ryland. That way.
Yep. Great job to win that. All of a sudden, the Titans, who trailed 8-4,
Yep. Right back in this thing.
right back in it, trailed 9-8. So, what a serve by Grant. The set by
Outside.
Perryman on the outside to Tuttle.
Nice job, Kaya.
Haynes, another nice dig for her. And so these Titans are hanging right with Dakota Valley. Oh, what a shot by number 7, Samantha Kimbrell. There's no defending that.
No, that was just a nice placement on the ball.
Put that on the far left line, swinging from the right side. J.C. Squire, junior setter, back to serve for the Panthers. So the 22nd meeting,
Yep.
the Titans are 2-19 in this series.
Ooh.
That's going to be out.
There you
The
go.
swing by Tuttle. The last win was one of the best teams we've ever had.
Was that coached by Michaela Thorstensen?
Coach Thor was here earlier tonight.
She was for her daughter.
And you had on that team, you had Makahuna Niu
Yep.
and Lauren Hill
Yep.
and Mallory Paff. And that team beat Dakota Valley that year as Hawk pushes it over. Maybe a pass set on the outside to
Good job, Julia.
Munch. Titans get a free ball.
There you
Back
go.
set
Come
to
on,
Tao. Tao out of bounds. Was it off the block? It was off the block.
Good.
Eddie Tao with the kill. That team
Yep.
beat Dakota Valley that year. They went in the postseason. They swept Canton 3-0. They swept Harrisburg 3-0. They got to EPJ, got up 2-0, and then lost the next 3 sets. We've only been as close to state as the Sodak 16
Yep.
since that time. And that was a team-coached Sodak 16 team. Nice swing by Tuttle. Gets the kill.
That was Liv Ritter's senior year, right?
Yeah, you had Liv Ritter, and then Kennedy Conrad and Megan Statfeld and Brianna Pfeiffer were all seniors.
Yep.
And
That group.
they had to go up to winner. Wow! Hawk on
That
the
away,
quick.
Julia.
And then a big hit and a bigger smile. Oh, she's still smiling. That was a highlight reel kill, 11-11.
That's right.
Second kill of the night for Hawk. She's got 2, Conrad's got 2, Towns got 1, Tao's got 1. Gwen Campbell, Les's favorite soup back
That's
to
right.
serve. I like Campbell. Outside, there's Munch. What a great swing by her, and then off the hands of Hank. And they are setting, I talked about earlier in the year when Tuttle does go to the back row and Munch does come up. Not a big difference.
No.
Munch just a sophomore. Nice looking player. And so Titans are really going to have to stack the block on the outside. There's
That way,
Bindi.
Anna.
Outside again. This is Munch again. This time she'll hit it out. You could tell that one was going to go out right when she hit it. She just
Yep.
didn't snap that wrist. Summervold back in for the Panthers. Grant for the Titans. California Boom to serve for the home team.
Really? That's where she got her nickname up in Waterdown.
Yeah. Here is Squire.
Oh, tip.
Tis the tip.
Oh,
Oh, great
nice.
save by Claire Hank.
Oh, nice job,
The
Claire.
setter laying out. Keeps the ball alive, but not long enough. Perryman and Kimbrell come back in. Perryman to serve. Panthers lead by just one less.
That's right. Hanging in there. Ooh,
Now it's tied,
wow.
13-13.
Service error.
We are going to, after one of these,
Yeah.
Rick Williamson, he's up here. He's got a headset. He's pretty observant. He doesn't have a microphone.
But he's ready.
I'm going to give him some time to tell us what he thinks later
All
tonight,
right.
maybe after a couple
right.
sets. He'll always bring up good observations
He
he's
does.
made after we're off the air.
He does.
Big swing on the right side by Munch. And Munch and Tuttle are going to stack up the kills
Did
tonight.
you happen to see that the number 1 and the number 2 ranked volleyball teams played in the NCAA this weekend, and the number 2 beat the number 1? Did you happen to know who that was?
Well, that's Bergey's Huskers.
That is Bergey's Huskers and Wisconsin Badgers.
Net violation, it was 11-11, 13-13. Now it's 14-14. Haynes and Hawk back in.
That was a good match. That went 5
Yeah.
down in Nebraska.
Timeout, Dakota Valley. And so you wonder if it's just a regrouping timeout for Coach Krenz. I asked him how he's liking his first season coaching, and he immediately said he loves it.
That's good.
He loves what he's doing right now. Like we said, he played at Morningside. Morningside, I believe, men's volleyball. There's a few men's volleyball programs
is,
around
yep.
here.
Yep.
I believe at one time, their coach, his son was a #1 recruit in the United States for men's
Wow.
volleyball. And I think, I could be wrong, but I thought he turned down some big programs like some California schools,
Oh,
USC,
really?
UCLA, to play at Morningside.
Okay.
That was a few years ago. I might be wrong, but
No, you're never wrong.
I told Coach Krenz that I fell in love with the game when I went to school in Canada because we had a boys team there.
Yep.
And he said that, yeah, boys volleyball is crazy up in Canada. And it is. The school I went to, that was our second most popular sport behind hockey.
Ah.
I was a basketball player and didn't get a lot of love.
All right, well.
So 14-14, can't ask for a better start if you're
Nope.
Coach Eric Teen than this. And you want to just keep this rolling right along. We had that's a nice swing by Tuttle out there. We had our C team go 3 sets.
Yep.
Dakota Valley won the 3rd set, so they won.
Yep.
All the sets were close. And then JV is the same thing, went
Yep.
3 sets, all very close. Dakota Valley won that as well.
Well, if you want to keep going, I was over 8th grade today. In 8th grade, the B team won in 2 sets, actually, and then the A team lost in 3 sets today. So,
Why wouldn't you just trust me to segue right into that?
oh, I
You don't trust me.
I do trust you.
Grant had a nice swing blocked up front by, I think that was Summervold. Back set on the right side, out of bounds.
Go.
The swing by Kimball.
I just wanted to beat you to the punch, like always.
I did go over there. You were over there. You got called into reffing duty.
I did get called into reffing duty the first game tonight, and that was I had a lot of fun doing that, though.
Yeah, and I went over. Ace!
Yes, nice spot, Ma.
By Grant!
Nice spot,
In
Ma.
the deep left corner.
Twyla would be proud.
That might be the first ace I remember her getting. You know, she hasn't
She's got a
served much
couple.
until
She's
this
got
year.
yeah, but she's got a couple in the middle.
Yeah. No, she's got a nice serve for
She does.
it shows how strong she is.
Grandma's proud down there.
Kimball gets the kill. It shows how strong she is. She's got a
Yes.
flat-footed serve, and it's a nice serve.
Still powerful.
Squire into the game and back to serve.
No, I actually had a lot of fun reffing today over there. So,
Well, you might be onto something.
well, we won't tell Clayburg anymore, though. I like my running the clock thing.
Here's Hawk on the outside. Big swing, a nice
Ooh.
block. Pinballs around the rafters.
And they
Did- bounds. Point Titans 17-17.
Still impressed with how good a swing she got playing it off the rafters.
Yeah. Yep. It kind of helped them a little bit.
It did.
Bounced around and they could get under it.
It did.
Hank back to serve. No, I went over and we've got some. I watched the A-team play.
Yes, the A-team.
Eighth graders, and there's
Yep.
some girls that you can tell play club.
Yep.
And are nice-looking players. That
Yep.
That's a double touch by the Titans towel.
I could mention some names, but I don't want to miss anybody.
you'll forget
but
somebody.
I'll forget somebody. But yes, I'm really excited for that 8th grade bunch. I obviously got to coach them last year, and they're the next up and coming T-Titans, and I'm looking forward to their future.
Yep. Push over by Hawk, and I thought Hawk was in the net, but they ruled Olhausen in the net. So a break for the Titans, 18-18.
So I think the 8th graders have one more left. The C and D is home on Friday, and then the A team is away, and they go to Brandon Valley.
And no, the A team is not led by B.A. Barakis either.
I didn't say that.
Oh, well, that's the A team, you know.
Oh, yes. Mr. T.
Big swing on the outside for Munch. That was Mr. T's name, you know.
I remember that. I was a young kid when I watched that show.
Carlson back in and back to serve for the Panthers. They lead by 1.
I knew where you were going with that. I just was a little slow. I mean,
It's okay. You know, we've got to find out later what you had for lunch today down at the elementary. There's Conrad. 3rd kill of the night, leads the Titans so far.
I have a shout out at the end of the first set.
Yep. Libero back in for the Panthers. Grandstrom, 19-19. Boom back to serve. Grant back into the game.
You got to remember what was for lunch for today at the Legacy.
Getting old, Les. Little
Man.
tight pass there. Nice set by Squire.
Nice block.
Grant got the block. Panthers somehow kept it alive. Another tight pass.
That way, Claire.
There's Claire and a great swing by Grant because it's almost like she had to go around Claire Hank to get that one. Grant's first kill of the night.
And she got it through that block to get a point.
Yeah. That was just to maneuver around and get a hand on the ball was a good job by Grant, and then she put it away for the kill.
That way.
Titans. First lead in a long time. Hank to the outside. Here's Bindi.
That way, Anna.
Bindi off the block of Olhausen. Oh, and there's a great block by Grant on the left side. It's going to be a right side attack here.
There
Roll
you
shot,
go.
no good into the net. For Olhausen. 21-19, Titans' largest lead of the night. Is this because we actually have a loud and decent participating student section tonight?
That could help. Yep, the energy in the building is alive and electric.
I think it's helping them. Tuttle, the dig by Hank, kept alive by Tao.
way.
Grant
Mara.
puts a nice swing on it, pass set to the outside. Here's Munch.
Oh.
And she rolls, shot just in front of the outstretched arms of Anna Bindi, 21-20. Is Kimball. Perryman back in. Perryman to serve. This is when it's 1 point is 2 points less.
Yep, this is a huge swing. Yep.
It's just when you get this late, points are just get really precious. Here's Tao now. We told you she's versatile. That's a double touch on her. Panthers tie it up 21-21. Timeout. Coach Eric Teen with his nice-looking all-white shoes. I know he's kind of a shoe guy.
He is a shoe guy. Yep, you're right.
And he's
And I don't have my purple shoes on tonight. I have my gray ones on tonight. So
Yep.
I was not going to wear Panther colors.
Thank you. I was watching Coach Teen. Tao got that double touch.
Yep.
Came off and wasn't yelling at her.
No, positive.
And was positive and just telling her and he was shaking his head saying it's okay.
Yep.
He's probably really proud of his team right now, tied up 21-21 with the number 4 team in the state. And he should be. They're playing well.
Yep.
Playoffs, if they started right now, we don't know what this game could do. If this is enough, if they get the win tonight, the Panthers could jump ahead of Canton. I don't think so, just because the PowerPoints go by your opponent's record.
Okay.
But Canton is first. They would play Beersford.
Okay, yep.
Dakota Valley would play Parker.
Yep.
No upsets there.
Yep.
Number 3 would be EPJ. They'd play Vermilion. I don't see any upsets there.
Yep.
And the Titans would be up in that top part of the bracket with Canton and Beersford Titans would play Lennox.
We go to Lennox again.
Lennox somehow is 16-8. It's
Well,
kind
they-
of
now-
taken off the second half of this season.
Now, Lennox played really well at the conference tournament and beat Del Rapids, by the way, to get to the championship game against Sioux Falls Christian.
Big right side swing by Kimball. And if Munch and Tuttle aren't enough, Kimball has been impressive here in set one. 3 in a row for Dakota Valley, 22-21. As Dr. Lowry enters the building and picks up the loose
Picks
ball.
up the loose ball right away.
She just does everything here.
She does. She's
Towel.
all over.
There's a nice,
No,
not a
that's
nice set
quick.
to Munch. Free ball for the Titans.
There we
Here's
are.
Bindi, blocked. Blocked by the girl we just talked about, Samantha Kimbrell, just a
Yep.
sophomore. Nice looking player. 4 in a row for Dakota Valley, 23-21. Biggest point of the night on its way.
Yep. Swing point here, too.
And the pass set just a little too tight. And into the net it goes, and Teen takes his second timeout, 24-21. The Panthers 5 in a row after that timeout. And so we had this in JV, timeout after timeout.
Timeout after timeout. Well, here, I'll give my shout out to right now.
Yeah.
Then. So the cheer team, cheer and dance, went to the state tournament on Friday night. Yep, Friday night.
Yep,
And they got second in cheer.
yep,
They got first in hip hop.
yep.
They got second in pomp, and then they got second overall.
Yeah.
The only team to
outstanding.
beat them is Sioux Valley. I think Sioux Valley got them. I think.
Outstanding.
Yes,
So
they had a great season.
a banner, I'm guessing.
Yes,
is
there's
gonna-
a banner. It's a
we're gonna have a
banner.
banner
We're gonna
coming.
put it up
hang
here.
it up.
Yep.
We've never had that before.
Yep, we're
and
gonna
we
put a
just
banner.
started
Yep.
the competitive, and I
Yep.
don't know much about it. I know that I kind of watched it that night. And now I know a little bit more about it. But
Yep. Couple
we've
seniors.
watched them out on the football team. Who are the seniors? Do you have their names? You've got Allison Turek.
Allison Turek and Bree Semler.
Yep.
Yep. And then Logan Mahalchek.
Mahalik.
Sorry,
Yep.
I always get that one wrong. Mahalik. And I've had her since 7th grade.
Set point. Panthers.
She's on the cheer team.
Yep.
So they got some seniors on the cheer team and some 2 seniors on the dance team.
Another back set out there. Oh, my goodness. The block by Mara Grant. Then it went rocketing off of a Dakota Valley player and out of bounds, so 24-22.
So, yeah, that was fun. That was actually, I enjoyed watching that on Friday night. And cheering
Makes
them
us
on.
feel smart because we've watched them at football and went,
Yep.
man, they're really good.
Yep,
And I guess they are really good.
they are. Second in overall.
That's awesome. That's a double touch on
There
the
we go.
Panthers. You can't do that.
No, you cannot.
Sometimes the student section reminds them that you can't do that.
You cannot. But
24-23.
Where's all our football players over there?
I don't know. I thought
Oh.
since we're having a Monday night, we'd
I-
get them
yeah,
outside. And that looks like
There we go, 24.
24, and now timeout Dakota Valley,
I'll
the
have-
4th timeout of set one.
I'll have to talk to some of those seniors from the football team of why they're not here tonight.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hopefully hopefully they will hear this call and they will be here tomorrow night.
I see a
We-
couple football players over there.
We have a senior parent up here right now too to see if one of his son can
Where's
make it.
Boston?
Oh,
Or are they people home watching Monday Night Football?
they are. All right, I'll forgive Boston maybe tonight.
Les, I think we do a pretty good job, but we're just not ready to compete with the NFL yet. Yet. We're getting there, I think.
We are. We're getting there. Yes, we are.
Do you have an announcer that you love, or do you have one that you hate? Either of you?
I do. Paul Allen from the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, he's so good.
I love Paul Allen.
Tony Romo is Rick Williamson. That's a surprise. I was a big Ron Santo and Harry Carey guy, but
like
I
those.
love Paul Allen.
Well, I'm going to go old school on you too.
Wow.
No.
That was Munch on the right side. That was a no-doubter right in the middle of the court. Set point back to Dakota Valley.
I'm going to go Herb Carneal of the Minnesota Twins.
Pretty good.
And John Gordon.
Just don't say the Dazzle Man.
Dan Glenn can
Munch. Oh, that's a nice dig
Oh.
by Boom. It's going to be a free ball. Boom, roll shots it over. Here's Perryman on the outside. Tuttle, not a good set, but she pushes it across. And Dakota Valley in set 1, 26-24. You saw when the set was a little off, you saw her push it. I thought we were going to live to see another day, but it was a great, again, push with purpose. It was a great spot. If you have to push it somewhere where we're not. That's what she did.
I missed the senior, Kennedy Johansson.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought there were only 2 or 3, though.
Yes, I missed one, too. So I thank you, Tyler, for that update.
Yep. Our roving reporter, Tyler Turek.
Yep.
We could do that. We could give a microphone to a student and just have them.
Well, Carter would love it. I know Carter would love it. He loved coming up here when he was king. So
he's still king.
Well, he's still you're right. He is still the Titan homecoming king. So yes, I mean he loved it when he was up here, and he'd be good at it. Boston would be good at it.
You just say that because his dad's here.
Well, I mean it don't help. It helps.
Did you remember what you had for lunch today?
I did. It was a turkey sandwich, is what we served over at the good old Legacy Elementary today.
With what? You can't just say a turkey sandwich. Was it a hot turkey sandwich?
No, it was a regular turkey sandwich with Campbell's soup, baby.
Campbell's soup.
With Campbell's soup.
Looking at the scoreboard, the out-of-town scoreboard tonight.
Oh, yeah. Christian
is up on Lennox. Lennox brought it, though, in set 1, 25-23.
Oh, there you go.
And then set 2 was just the opposite, 25-12. So Christian up 2-0 on Lennox. Vermilion beat Parker, a little bit of an upset. Okay. Vermilion's the 8th seed.
Yeah.
And Parker's 8th and 7th.
Yeah.
No.
Beersford's 8.
Yeah, they all have about the same record, so not a big deal.
Yep.
Elkton Lake Benton, T-Area's Mr. Sattler, his niece, is their best player there. They're up 1-0.
There you go.
West Central up on Tri-Valley 2-1.
Ooh, there you go.
Baltic and Canton, that's going to be a good game tonight. It'll be a competitive one. I'm feeling good about state because we talked about this, and I said early on I picked the Del Rapids Couriers.
Yeah.
And you picked Madison.
Yes, I did.
And you just thought Dells was just too young, and they are young.
They are young.
But, man, Harrisburg is 24. They might be the youngest team in South Dakota, regardless of class.
Yep, I agree.
And I'm just feeling really good. I don't think anybody's beating Sioux Falls Christian. But you can't be waving to the crowd. You got to stay focused here. We're talking about important matters here.
Okay, yes, I'm sorry. I was talking to Jerry P. Yes.
I think it's going to – I don't think Class A, with apologies to Class A, is as strong this year as it's been in years past.
Okay.
I think this Dakota Valley team could come up. They're going to get – if they make it to state, they're going to get a lower seed. People are going to want to see them.
Yep.
And I really like Dells. I really like Sioux Falls Christian. I think it's – great block by Conrad and to keep it alive in the net. Free ball to the Panthers. They've been going to the right side a lot more. That was Olhausen. Here's the left side to Hawk. Blocked by Olhausen. Hawk's going to try it again. Pushes it over, picked up by Tuttle. And now Tuttle sails it out of bounds. She probably wasn't as set as she wanted to be after getting that dig. Tao back into the game. Hank to serve.
Well, now Madison's also in Sioux Falls Christensen's region, and obviously could have a hard time getting out of their own region.
That'll be interesting. It's gonna
because they're sitting at right now. They're sitting at 4.
Yeah.
Christian 1, Dells 2, Baltic 3.
Yeah, that's
and Madison 4 and Garrison 5. So
it's Region 3A, right? That's a really good region. Yeah. And Baltic, had been good for a long time.
Yep.
And they got down, and now they seem to be back.
Yeah, they're 18-5. Yep.
Yeah, it was weird to see them be that good, and then you got used to seeing them that good. And then it was weird to see them down, and now they're that good again. Mm-hmm. This is Tuttle. This is their ace leader serving, coming off of an ace. Her first one of the night. Lead is 2-1. Don't give up yet, Les.
I'm not. No, I'm definitely not.
Rylan Conrad. It's a nice swing. Gets her 4th kill of the night for Conrad.
Rylan's going out with a bang for her this game and tomorrow night.
Yep.
So she's playing tomorrow really well.
We won't be hosting a postseason game, so tomorrow night is it. Campbell is in and back to serve.
It is for my seniors.
But we will be going not far away to Lennox.
Nope.
There's Munch.
Yeah, Gwen.
Great pass. Oh, a little high. Oh, great job by Tao
That way,
to
stay
go
with
get
it.
that. It was not coming to her until it hit the
Nope.
rafter. Back row kill. And a dig by Hank.
It was a good
standing
swing.
in there, yeah. And now
That way,
here's
Anna.
Bindi. And a quick, nope, out the right side, Munch. Great dig by Campbell.
Oh, good
second
surprise.
Second touch by Hank. You like to see that. And
There we
the
go.
block by Conrad. But before that, the Panthers were in the net. 3-2 Titans. Titans have led in both sets so far tonight. Campbell goes back to serve. She will serve to Munch. And now Munch will get the back row. Attack, diving save by Hank. And then that was all she could do with that. 3-3. As we see Mead and Carlson back in. Mead, heard a lot about her early on, but she's been kind of quiet after a hot start.
Yep.
Boom to Hank. There's Anna
Nice
Bindi
swing,
with a
yep,
nice
nice
swing.
Right.
Back set to Tao. Blockers are late. Tao with the kill. Credit that one to Claire Hank with the back set. The blockers were just late getting there. That's all Tao needed. She's not tall, but she can get up and put a swing on it. Does a nice job taking that set if Hank is out. And Hank's been taken out a lot tonight.
Yep, she has.
Taking the first ball. There's Munch. Squire goes and gets it. Munch again.
Oh, good save.
Bindi with the dig. Grant's just going to free ball it over. Left corner to Tuttle. Here's Munch again.
Ooh.
Wow-wee. Just a sophomore. A great swing.
Hits it up to one of the 8th grade volleyball players, Piper Benning.
Kimball and Perriman back in. Kimball kind of took over. Didn't get a hot start, but kind of took over late in that first set. Had a string there where she got a few kills in a row.
There you go, Anna.
Bindi
Nice
pushes the
spot.
deep corner. Tuttle gets it. Pass set to Munch. Munch just tips it over. Saved by Grant. Now Grant's going to get the swing. Great dig by Tuttle. That's their digs leader and their kills leader. Free ball by Munch. Here's Hank. Push it to the right side.
Good,
and Bindi. Diving save by Tuttle. Right side. Oh, might have been going out of bounds. Kimball. Another kill for the Panthers. I think they all have the same Adidas shoes and Adidas knee pads, but Under Armour shorts and jerseys.
Oh.
So Adidas is #1 in volleyball. Oh, my goodness. That's Munch again. Hard to stop that. Timeout, Tieria. Biggest lead of set 2, 6-4 for the Panthers. How are the Vikings doing? Is it 7-0?
There we go.
7-0 inside the 10
I like it.
for Les and Rick's Vikings.
Who scored for our Vikings? Addison, I like it. That's a good one.
Addison Tao?
No, not Addison Tao.
Okay.
The rookie.
No
Addison.
double-A games tonight.
Nope.
I like that because
They're playing
I
tomorrow.
am not a fan of Monday night school events.
I think the AA has about a week left in their regular season. Let's see.
If I told you for Class A,
Yep.
you can have the field or you can have Sioux Falls Christian, who would you take?
Taking the field this year.
You are.
I am.
Oh, boy.
I'm taking the field this
Okay,
year.
how about double-A? The field or Harrisburg?
I'm not taking the field in that one.
You really believe in Harrisburg?
I really
huh?
believe in Harrisburg,
Yeah.
yes.
Well, these Dakota Valley Panthers
I
did
mean-
take a set from them.
I mean, yes, they could have an off night, and unfortunately, it could be in the semifinals or in the quarterfinals. But just the way Harrisburg's been playing all year, I just don't see it happening.
It's scary for them to be this good and to be that young. As we
Yep.
told you when we played them, Grant jumped out of the gym but hit the ball into the net.
So Harrisburg has O'Gorman tomorrow night, Watertown, and Brookings left on their schedule.
Yeah, it's like we told you when we had their game, first 8th grader. Look at that! The save by Tao and then by Hank, and it went the other side of the antenna. But what effort!
That was a great
Tao
hustle.
ended up in the 3rd row.
Yep.
First ever year that Coach Costain, 1, doesn't have a senior.
Yep.
And this is like in 23 years. 1, doesn't have a senior. 2, plays an 8th grader.
Yeah.
So they're bringing everybody back next year.
Yes, everybody.
And their 8th grader, they're led by an 8th grader and a sophomore. So they are not going anywhere
Nope.
And I didn't know this until this weekend. Front back into the game with the Titans trailing 8-5.
What's that?
That Coach Costain over in Harrisburg, she's kind of been Eric Teen's mentor a little bit.
Been. No, she has been.
She's also kind of our girls basketball coach's mentor a little bit. Adam Shoresman, who came from Harrisburg. So he kind of shared that with me this weekend.
That's good. She's just a jack of all trades.
Nice block by Mara Grant. Block made by Kimball, who was over on that left side. Couldn't rotate over to the right side just yet. Front back to serve. Titans within 2.
Speaking of Adam Shoresman, there's a lot of volleyball left, so I won't mention what date our girls and boys play then.
Okay.
All right.
But you brought it up. You brought it up, but you're not going
to. I'll tease them.
Great one-arm diving save by Campbell. And now Bindi gets the kill, blocked out of bounds. Her first kill of the night. Front still serving 7-8, 4 after 8.
Oh, our girls and boys basketball team play the same night on Friday, December 8th. I did say it, but it wasn't at home.
What does it matter where it's at?
Because it's these. No, the reason
Mara Grand just hit it right into Grandstrom.
No, the reason I said it.
Grandstrom laughing because she knows there's nothing she can do with that. Grand's third kill of the night. Back to basketball.
Well, no, you guys laugh at that, but you know who our first round opponent is?
First round opponent?
First game opponent is?
Is it Tri-Valley?
No, it's these Dakota Valley Panthers down there, December 8th.
Oh, that's right. I knew that. Every year we've done that.
That's why I wanted to say that.
Oh, Grant! Another block. She smiles. Dakota Valley timeout.
That's the only reason why I mentioned it, because of our opponent and where we play them.
The Titans.
Defending, the boys open up against the defending champs.
Well, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a little bit different year than the last 3 years for Dakota Valley.
It will be.
Who's had the best team in the state, regardless of class.
Yeah,
ridiculous amount of talent.
There might be a new 8 boys champ next year.
And I think I forget how many Dakota Valley's won in a row. 60?
No, it's 5.
They haven't lost in over 2 years. I don't know. Rick Williamson, he knows. He'll be the starting big man for the Titans this year.
He will be. I think it's 3 in a row, but I think it's like 46 or 47 or something like that in a row for the boys.
It's a lot. It reminds you of when the Titan boys, when we went to 3 straight state championships and had just a dominant team. The year where we had 1 loss, it was to the number 1 team
in the country.
La Lemure out of Indiana.
Yep.
And we beat the number 1 B team that year, clobbered them, and clobbered the number 1 A team, double A team that year. What a year that was.
That was a fun year.
It's 9-8 at 8:06. Perryman, right side, set. Not much that Munch could do with that one. Pushed by the Titans, free ball. Back set now to Munch on the right side, and to get the line, out of bounds. And the Dakota Valley crowd not agreeing with that call and overruled. I couldn't tell.
I couldn't tell either.
And I'm bad at those anyways. Instead of 10-8, it's 9-9. And so that, Dakota Valley fans, maybe that's why Les is so sour towards Dakota Valley.
I know
it's not the color.
I'm not so solid. No, I'm never sour at opposing teams. Don't know why you always.
Dakota Valley had for a couple of years there, not only was the boys basketball team good, the girls basketball team was very good. They knocked us
out of
the Sodak 16 when we thought we might win.
Mara
Grant off the block and out of bounds. Yep. Kill number 5.
It's some girl named Rosenquist. That was pretty good.
For the middle. They did. Haynes and Hawk, the H&H connection, back into the game. Haynes to serve. I got to chat with her after our last home game just for a second.
Yeah.
And, she's a nice young lady. Big swing by Meade off the block of Hawk. Point Panthers.
Yes, she is. I got to talk to her a lot at the conference tournament in Lennox on that day.
I thought you were going to say conferences.
Oh, the conference. No. They're coming up, by the way.
Oh, no. I'll tell you right now about conferences, and Rick Williamson knows better than I do. I don't.
There you go.
Mara Grant
sorry.
on the line. All of a sudden, she's up to 6 kills tonight.
That's right.
Who goes to conferences are not the parents that teachers want to see at conferences. It's all the parents of the good kids because they want to hear how great their kids are. Mara Grant, her parents don't go to conferences.
Oh,
they
no.
do too.
Heidi and Heidi
That's a
and
nice
Nick
quick.
go to conferences all the time.
By Munch.
They got 3 quality kids that are that get all good grades. You know,
They don't, though.
they do.
In T area?
No, I'm talking about the Grants kids.
Yeah, they don't. Gabe doesn't get good grades at T area.
How do you know that? He does.
Because he doesn't
too.
go here anymore.
Well, I know he graduated. Yes,
Oh.
yes.
Miscommunication there in the Titans. Who's going to go get that one? 50-50 ball, 13-11 at 8:09 p.m.
Mitch is a good student, and obviously Mara is an A student.
Yeah, I got to have Mitch a couple times this year when I subbed. So.
Good basketball player.
Oh, the dive by Haynes out of bounds. That's an ace.
See, I'm talking about
J.C. Squire.
Twyla's grandkids again.
Yep. What name do you like better, J.C. or Twyla?
I like JC Babb. I mean, JC Babb's a good runner for the for our cross country team, and I like.
With apologies to J.C. Squire, who's playing right now.
Well, that too. I mean,
Hank to Boom
but I also like Twyla's name too.
to Hawk. Come on, we're on a bit of a outside
there we
bad
go.
set, and Tuttle could do nothing with that into the net.
We're on a what now?
14-12. We're on like a streak here of opposing teams' fans who have reached out and said they enjoyed listening to us.
Yes,
so
that we do it. And I haven't messed that up tonight. I don't think. I mean, you're trying to get me to.
I
say
don't know
bad
why
things.
you don't like Dakota Valley, though.
I do. I've never, ever, ever in my life said that, and I never, ever will. I mean,
I know it's not
the only time would
outside. Watch Tuttle. That's off a block, I think.
when they prevented us from going to the, on for basketball. I mean,
Boys
but
did it. Boys
did it last year, yes, and then the girls did it obviously the year before or 2 years before. I can't remember which year
Hank
it was.
back to serve, but I'll tell you this.
What? I mean, I've never said
The
any
first
bad
ever.
Did you? By the way, hey, did you know that there's a T connection from Dakota Valley with the T Titans? Do you know who the
Conrad pushed it over?
Do you know
Nope.
Do you know who the connection is?
Nope, out of bounds. Conrad.
You do too know who the connection is.
Dakota Valley?
Yes, their superintendent.
Oh, yeah, Warzeka. Sure.
Yes.
Oh, they did rule that off of a block. So,
Ooh.
kill number 5 for Conrad.
There we
One of
go.
her best outings so far this year. 14-14. But
What?
the first year we ever went to state.
We beat Dakota Valley?
Was it the Van Ginkelmans or the Ginkelman brothers?
Okay.
Dakota Valley was up on us like 8 at the
Okay.
Harrisburg High School gym.
Okay.
And we came back and
All right.
went to state that year and made it all the way to the championship.
All right. Is that against the Madison Bulldogs?
Yes, sir.
It was.
Hank, what a great job staying with that
See,
and getting
you-
it set to Hawk,
Nice.
who puts it away.
See, I know my Titan history.
4th
Come
kill of the
on.
night for Hawk. You know who I was standing by that night?
Who was
John Ganschow.
He's a Lennox guy, though.
No, and his son Dustin and my daughter Ryan, and I turned to her and I said, "Hey, we're going to state," because that was a big deal for us
It
back
was.
then.
Yep.
And you know what the title of the paper was the next day? I still have it at home.
Yeah, what
it's
was
"We're
it?
Going to State." Do you figure a T Weekly, someone was standing by and stole my quote, "We're going to state," or is that a pretty common statement?
No comment there.
We're going to state. I still have it hanging up. 16-14, the home team.
There we go.
Titans are playing well tonight. If you just joined us, set 1 went back and forth. Dakota Valley came out on top, and they're probably happy right now that they did. They came out on top 26-24, and this has been a lopsided rivalry for us. Our last win, came in that. I was talking with another former coach, Coach Westhoff.
Okay, she's down there.
Yeah, and it's been a while. It's been a while. We've had some good and competitive teams, but Dakota Valley to go to 10 state tournaments in 11 years and not finish any lower than 5th
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
is to be top 5 every year.
Question for you then.
Yeah.
You talked to Coach Westhoff. Do you know what grade she teaches?
2nd or something like that.
Oh, you are
It's
wrong again.
first.
You are right.
Third.
First grade.
Boy.
I'm in her class every morning.
God bless Mrs. Westhoff.
First grade with Mrs. Westhoff.
I know her husband, Mr. Westhoff, Mr.
He's
John
in it.
Westhoff.
Oh, yes.
was
He
my
was-
daughter. Oh, we got a yellow card.
From who?
We've got a yellow card for the Dakota Valley coach.
Ooh.
And this is weird because I would just talk to Lori and Greg Thompson pre-match, and we were talking about yellow cards, and it was kind of fun picking their brain and this was college coaches, because
Okay.
I know some of the college coaches around here, who's
Yep.
good and who's bad.
Yep.
And they kind of told me some people that were bad and kind of surprised me.
Wow.
Look at that diving set. And here's a quick.
There you
Titans
go.
not ready for the block. And it's Meade. No, it's not. It's Summervold. I thought that was Meade. With
Well,
the kill, 16-15.
Yes, you're right. Her husband is now a CSI coach, but he used to coach, teach third grade.
Out of bounds. Sales out of bounds, 17-15. He was my daughter's teacher, and
Yeah.
they bonded, and she loved him to death. And he is as well a great teacher.
Yes.
Bindi and Campbell back in.
He's a mentor now and does things at the district office.
You think with a name like Bindi, you have to be flexible? It's just because.
Wow. Where'd you get that from?
Ace!
I was-
By Campbell. It's time for chicken noodle soup.
Soup time. That's right. I was at, well, see, I'm all over because I was in Mr. Bendy's class today, too.
Yep. I've subbed for him before, and I got to get up and do the stretches because I got to be Bindi for the day. There's Anna Bindi right on cue.
Wow.
And then ruined by Tuttle in the back row. Out of bounds by Munch.
But she earned that point.
19-15. Titans' biggest lead of the night. And
He was just asking how many timeouts he had.
okay. Coach Krenz, we saw him get up, talk to the down ref, and I thought he was going to maybe take a timeout. He asked how many timeouts he had left. Into the net was the swing by Miller. Point Titans 20-15. What was the biggest lead in set 2 for the Panthers tonight?
In set 2 for the Panthers?
Yeah, this set we're on right now.
5-8.
They led 5-8.
They led 8-5, yeah.
Okay.
They led 8-5.
Kill by Munch. Keeps the Panthers close. Titans still got to get 5 points. Panthers need 9.
Hardest 5 points we can get.
Yeah, right now. This
Yep.
is going to be a crucial next 5 minutes
Yep.
for the Titans.
All right.
If you're
Go,
joining
Anna.
us,
Go, Anna.
can you believe it's free? Can you believe it's free? Just tune on YouTube. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Big swing there by Munch.
Good job,
On the
Anna.
outside.
Way to play it, though.
Titans are fighting tonight. Watch the quick here. Nope. Back row set.
Back row set. That's it.
Tuttle. Tight pass. Over.
Ooh.
Lands in Titan side of the court. Point Dakota Valley. Started with the swing. The Titans got the dig, but the pass was really tight. Hit the net and dropped 2017. There's Boom. Perfect pass to Hank.
Ooh.
The back set to Tao. And there's Munch. And the block by Conrad. She's getting ready to do it again. Diving save by Hank. Bindi's pass goes back row. Here's Boom into the net. 2018, 3 in a row. 1 timeout left for the Titans, 1 for the Panthers. Short serve, but the diving save by Campbell. And it was Conrad. Free ball by Hank, by Bindi. There's the quick to Meade.
Ooh.
Diving attempt by Hank. It's going to be timeout. Titans 2019. 4 in a row for the Panthers. To go back and look at the tape and see why that yellow card was issued
That's right.
to Eric Krenz.
Wonder if he said something in between the sets that
Yeah,
wasn't appropriate.
yep. Maybe he was asking him why. He's saying Dakota Valley is a beautiful place to live. Why does Les Schroeder not like
oh,
us?
my goodness. Wow. Going down that road again. Jeez.
But you promoted their basketball game,
I
so maybe
did.
you don't. Maybe
What?
you don't dislike him as.
I don't. I want the, yes, they got the home game on December 8th versus the Titans, our first game of the year.
Is it because when you go to their home games, you feel like you're sitting a mile away when you sit in the bleachers?
Well, yeah, that probably is true. But I'm always up doing stats at the
Okay.
front table, so I don't have to sit in the back. Way back there.
That gym holds a special place for me because my daughter, as a freshman, messaged me as I was going down there and said, they gave me a varsity jersey. And they
There
gave
you
her
go.
this jersey that was way too big for her. And I thought, well, that's fine. She's not going to play. And I think she had 5 or 6 aces that night. And Des Patzwald's stepdad said, where's she been all year? Why haven't they played her? And they said, I don't know. And then,
I seen. Speaking of Des Patzwald,
Tao with the kill attempt blocked by. There's Mead, Emerson Mead.
I just saw on that other social media thing that Des just had a birthday.
Okay.
And
Happy birthday, Des.
Yeah.
Iowa, Hawkeye,
Yep.
Des Patzwald.
Yeah, sorry about the Iowa Hawkeyes this weekend.
Oh, Conrad. Kill number 6 for the middle.
Good job, Ryland.
Grandstrom comes back in for the Panthers.
Brenner's over there cheering his heart out with his cap on backwards.
Grant. What in the world?
I was waiting for Rick to go find him in the
Jump
crowd.
serve by Boom. Right side, left side attack.
Whoa,
oh,
nice
my.
dig.
And out of bounds. Oh, my.
Ooh.
Phenomenal swing. Boom took the dig, and that was a matter of inches. I can't believe Dakota Valley even let that one go. 21-21 at 8:20.
You are just awesome with numbers tonight, aren't you?
Kill attempt by Tao. Here's Munch on the outside. Someone cheated.
2 hits.
Double touch. I was watching the approach by Munch,
Yep.
and I didn't even see that. Usually I'm watching that set.
There we go.
Front comes back in. Titans leading by 1, 22-21. The most important point to date tonight is right here.
Yeah.
Titans will either go up by 2 or tie the ball game. It's tied, 22-22. Who wants to take control of this match? I think it'd be funny if we went extra again, and maybe the Titans can win 26-24 this time.
There you go. I'd be okay with that.
Boom, pass a little tight to Hank. She
That
pushes it
push.
back to Grant. Did a really aggressive push over.
Still
There's
got to
Tuttle.
her.
Dig by Boom. Pass set and a nice one by Hank into the net. Anna Bindi. It's all right. She's going to have a lot more of those attempts coming up. It's good
by
to
the way,
see her get some time this year, get her
It
ready
is.
for next year.
You know, you were speaking of John Ganchow earlier. His daughter is sitting right in front of the front tonight.
Are you watching the game, Les?
I just thought I'd throw that out there for you. Since you talked about John Ganchow earlier.
Free ball.
tonight.
Here comes.
There you go.
Conrad.
Right.
Grant kind of punched it over, close-fisted. 23-23.
Well,
Kill number 7 for Grant. She leads the Titans.
I'm watching the game, of course.
Haynes in the serve. Hawk into play outside. And biggest point of the night right here off the hand of Kaya Haynes.
That way, Kaya.
She serves. There's Munch. Back set to number 7. Samantha Kimball. When they needed big swings in set number 1,
Yep.
it was to her, and she's doing it again. Set point number 2 for the Panthers. Dakota Valley. So we hear someone reminding her, no pressure.
That's
I think
right.
they were doing it sarcastically.
They were, but I think you know
Here's
that
Hawk.
person too. Nice
Oh, wow.
hit.
Great
Yeah,
swing,
yeah.
great
All right, let's
dig
use
by
this
Perryman.
now. Oh, no. Oh, all right, that worked.
Wow! Hank
That
is
worked.
surprised. She just sent it over on the first touch.
That's
I think she
right.
instantly regretted it, but Dakota Valley somehow mishandled that. Point Titans, 24-24. We are going to go extra tonight.
Did you know that was your daughter that said that?
Was it really?
Yeah, it was your daughter that said that.
No pressure.
That's right.
And not a great set.
Oh, there you go.
The Tuttle Titans can take advantage
Good.
of here. Here comes Hawk.
That way, Julia.
Great swing, great dig by Munch.
Yes.
And the block by Conrad. Now it's the Titans.
And you highlighted at the very beginning where Conrad's blocks, or what is, she has really been doing well at this year.
Set point Titans. Grant to serve. Nice serve.
No.
Almost an ace.
Oh,
Free ball.
Let's use
Titans
this
got
now.
to use free balls.
Here we go.
Here
Come
comes
on,
Hawk.
Julia.
Sets a little low.
Yes.
Kill by
We got
Hawk.
it.
And her 5th kill of the night. Remember I said, wouldn't it be the Titans' turn to win 26-24?
And it is.
And it was. Wow.
just what Mr. Bendy and I talked about during school today.
And imagine if the Titans would have got that set 1 win. Not that this would have gone the same. Who knows what would have happened, but
Yep.
1-1.
Nice.
1, and we will postpone our true or false.
Oh, you will. All right, I'm ready.
You know, you'd normally have to do it after set 2 because
I'm ready.
if a team's up 2-0, you might not get.
All
But
right.
we've got 2 sets to go
That's
here
right
tonight, at least.
We do.
And the thing that stood out to me so far tonight,
Yeah.
Conrad,
Yeah.
7 kills.
Yep.
Grant, 7 kills. Conrad, 6 kills. Hawk, 5 kills. I'm not saying this because I said it, but pregame when I said when Hawk,
Anyway,
and Grant are both on,
Yep.
and they're both on tonight, and Ryland Conrad might be playing the best game of the season tonight.
He is. But
Not
here's-
only the swings, but the blocks as well.
And well, I'm going to add this to, we got to get Rick's take on this too here pretty soon. But Anna Bendy has not played a minute scared at all, and she's come in and really contributed to this team as well.
Yep, getting her feet wet. She's now got 2 full varsity sets behind her. And Titans huddle looks pretty loose. The Panthers huddle, their JV coach, and Noah Marasco Au. Coach Krenz told me how to say that. He's kind of leading the huddle here. And they're not as loose as the Titans are. And I'm not saying the Titans are acting like they've got this one or they're just having fun. They're loose. Dakota Valley is not. They look very serious. And so we'll see. That could be good for one or bad for the other. I really don't know. What tomorrow night, Yankton.
Yes.
7 in a row.
Yep.
They have won. And I kind of looked at that Yankton program and the players that they've had in there in the past, and I just really, I didn't understand why they had some of the records that they did. They've had the McDermott sisters.
Yep.
They've had other really good players. They look like they might be figuring it out now under a new head coach.
So I watched the Yankton and Pier game when Pier went down to Yankton a couple weeks ago. That was the same night that we played Garrettson, and the Yankton took it to Pier, and Pier was 10-12 or 12-8 at the time, and that's kind of when Yankton got on their roll and started getting some good quality wins because they were 5 and something for a while, and now they're 10-15 and right back in the race. And I think they jumped up to number 15 out of the Sodak 16, and so I wouldn't want to play one of those top 3 teams to get to the state tournament anyway, but
you are very excited to play Yankton. You've told me numerous times how that's going to be an easy win for us.
I didn't say easy. I said a win. I didn't say easy. I said a win. I want our seniors to go out with a win on the senior night. And
you followed that up with, I would give anything to beat these darn Panthers.
Well, okay.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. I'm just playing along.
Right side swing by Munch. Now she's over in the middle, so no, she's not. I'm sorry, that was Mead.
Julia again.
Julia Hawk soaring for kill number 6 tonight. Hank will go back and serve. And the Titans, we told you they haven't beat these Panthers in a long time. They haven't taken a set from these Panthers in a long time.
Hey, Callie.
Nice pass set by
2 in a row.
Haynes to Hawk, kill number 7. Oh, that was perfect pass by Haynes. That pass set, you just got to have a feel for it. Some players do it really well. Some players struggle.
Yes.
Ooh, nice. Right side. There's Munch.
She is impressive.
She is impressive. And, we told you about Tuttle. We told you when Munch comes in, they don't lose much. Is Tuttle, is she on the, yes, there she is. Okay. Boom. Perfect pass to Hank. Now on the right side, Julia Hawk out of bounds. 3 in a row for Hawk.
There we go.
Keep feeding the Hawk.
Yeah, that's right. She'll soar, right?
Bindi comes in. And Campbell comes in. And just going to tell you, I have been really impressed with Julia Hawk this year. And ace!
Yes.
by Campbell, her second ace of the night.
Nice call over there, Taylor.
And, you know, you'd love to have good senior leaders, and that's what Julie's provided this year. And I'm saying that, senior leaders for the younger players, and it's been impressive to see. And I'm not saying anybody else is not a leader, but there's a double touch on a tough pass to Campbell. But she's just been really nice and encouraging to the younger players, I've noticed this year. And so, and I told what happens then is you're making these freshmen, these younger players, know that when they're upperclassmen, that they're going to do that as well, because someone did that for you. Out of bounds goes the ball, 4-3. And so even when you leave and you're gone and you're not putting on a jersey anymore, you're still having an impact because of how you treated those younger players and how hopefully they're going to go on and want to do the same thing that you did because they remember how it feels.
And your oldest daughter did that. Rylan.
To you?
Ryan. No. No.
There is a quick now.
Nice block by Rylan.
Conrad again. And
Punched
just had
it
to
over.
be punched over by Tuttle, but a good job to do that. Here's Tao on the right side. Off the block and down. Addie Tao, her third kill of the night. And Grant comes back in. Boom, back to serve. Tasha Weber delivering popcorn, pizza, and waters to the scorer's table. Nice. Almost an ace by Boom. Free ball. Titans. Boom again. Perfect pass to Hank. Quick to Grant. Off the block and down. Mara Grant ties Hawk with her 8th kill of the night. And we might get to 3 players with over 10 kills.
Here we go.
Was shocked.
Like to see it.
I saw a player had a triple-double last week. And
Is that Caitlin Clark Kirsten you're talking about?
Kimbrel, I don't know.
Oh.
But I looked at Argus Leader Players of the Week this week, knowing I was going to see my friend Keegan DeYoung, who ran for 279 yards,
and
a school record, which, if you're setting Titan football school records at this point, you're doing something.
You are.
Was not
Mentioned.
Nominated.
Wow.
Stunning. And players that had half of his yards were on there.
All right.
So,
all right. Well,
it's just
right.
our friends, you know, we had Stu Whitney left the sports section, Terry Vandervik left,
Matt
Gary
Zimmer.
and Zim, and that never would have happened if any of those 4 were there.
That's right.
Someone missed it somewhere along the line. 6-6. I couldn't believe it. I remember that night going, I think that's probably going to be Argus Leader Player of the Week.
And I was disappointed too because he wasn't a Midco guy, and Tom Neiman was there for our game that night, and nothing there either. I have to talk to my buddy Jason and Derek.
Front into the game, that's right. Titans still leading. They've led every set, all 3 sets at some point here tonight. 1 set 2, tied 1-1. There's the set by Squire. Off the hands of Mara Grant into the student section to former Titans player Bailey Adama.
Yep.
What number did she wear, Les?
12.
She was 8.
8. Okay, I was close.
You 4 up. Here's Grant on the right side, left side, I'm sorry, and almost gets the kill. That's out of bounds. Yes, it is.
Closest four for always close when it's 1 through 4, 1 through 5.
Giving Grant the kill right there, 9th kill of the night. Was close to not being a kill, but it was closer to being a kill. Kaya Haynes back
see what
to serve.
abuse I take up here? Oh my goodness gracious!
Keeps coming back.
I do.
Haynes. That was to Tuttle, and now Tuttle gets the swing, and someone was in the net. Oh. Number 52 was in the net. No. I don't know. He must have been 8, a 3 and a 5.
All right.
8.
Yeah, he called Mara on the net.
These Thompsons, I know they came here one year, and they were telling me that the week prior they did a high school game, an NAIA game, a D2 game, and a D1 game all in the span of a week. So you'll see them at tournaments. You'll go down to Kansas City, and they're down there working club tournaments, and they're all over the place. That was a kill. I thought maybe Boom got her hand underneath it. She's not acting like she did. 9-8. The lead back to the Purple Panthers. Don't know how they got that name. If there's
Well, you should have done
Panthers in the area.
You should have done your research on how they got their school name.
Mara Grant sounded like it was off a block, but no, out of bounds.
Give me a hard time for not liking the Dakota Valley. Well, then you didn't. You got to do your research then on why they got their Panther name. Well, we don't play them at home, so you won't get to avenge yourself during the basketball season.
Nope.
But
Timeout Titans, Panthers' biggest lead of the night. I think it was like the Tigers. They just liked the name Panthers. So the Titans, how did we get that name? Do you know? A little before your time here.
it was. But I remember the story. I mean, you've told me this story before.
Well, it's
but
not really a story.
Well-
I recall, because I've lived here 21 years, we were at high school 20 years, and I recall we just had people put forth ideas.
Yeah.
And then a big reason was, remember, The Titans was a really popular movie, and they kind of played it off of that.
Oh, okay.
And because, they wanted to have something that started with T, I'm thinking, and there's
Oh.
not a lot. The Terrapins, the Tornadoes, that's Centerville.
Tarantulas. I like that.
Tarantulas.
That's right.
We have some interesting names in South Dakota
Yeah.
history that some have been changed because they're
Well,
offensive. Haynes. Here's Hawk. And the block. And high stepping Lauren Olhausen, their blocks leader. Wow, she was excited. Looked like Les on his way to the cafeteria today to get that turkey sandwich. Oh, that's going to float way out of bounds. Halfway to the middle, so that took off mid-flight.
I did.
Like a Rick Williamson knuckleball. Conrad back into the game. Panthers lead by 3. Competing with Monday Night Football.
We are.
Big swing by Munch. Great dig by Front. Here's Hawk into the net. It's going to be 4 touches on the Titans. Point to the Panthers. Hey, we could be the road team, because this is the games that I hated as a dad.
Yeah.
Is when we're on the flip side of this, we have to go to Dakota Valley on Monday night, back home, and then back to Yankton on a Tuesday night. It's
Yep.
just not the best way to start the week.
Nope. Actually, that won't be next year either.
Someone's in the net. It was Meade and
Julia felt bad for hitting that
Julia.
one.
Greg Thompson blew the whistle just as she was getting to go up for that. Luckily, she didn't hit anybody, but she spiked it down pretty hard and then put her hand over her mouth and looked at both Thompsons as to say, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that."
Oh, wait, Claire.
Nice jump serve by Claire. Panthers 13. Oh, what a dive and save by Boom.
That
Into the
way,
net.
Ryland.
And then Ryland Conrad
See?
digs it out of the net.
Playing in a great.
A quick and a diving save by
That way.
Haynes.
Kaya?
Block not there for the Titans. Hawk with the dig.
Good.
And
Good
I
job,
can't believe they
Kaya.
didn't call Haynes in the net. She kind of crashed into the pole.
She did pull.
Boy, these two teams both want it. Swing by
Yeah.
Kimbrell. Free ball by Hawk.
You get it over.
Back.
Tip.
Set to Munch. And she rolls it over to the point.
That was a roll shot? I thought that was a tip.
A little bit of a tip. Yeah, you're probably right.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
She just didn't have a. I
you
have told you when the microphones are off. I've told you you got to tease me more or less.
Well,
You're just too nice.
I know.
Haynes playing great tonight. Another nice serve receive.
Yeah, wait, Ryland.
Ryland Conrad, kill number 7. Nobody home in the back row.
By the way, hey, I got a question for you. Are you bringing the tissues tomorrow night for senior night for me?
Are you going to need tissues?
I might. I don't know. We'll see. I am going to say so. I'm going to give a little shout out to all the seniors, of
Can
course.
you write a
I won't write a book.
monologue or-
No, well, I'm not going to write a monologue, but I'll write something nice about every senior, maybe.
There's Tuttle. Good job by Conrad. Should step in and take that.
Nice block again by Ryland.
And then the push, deep corner by Conrad. Almost caught the Panthers sleeping again.
Oh,
and the swing attempt by Kimball out of bounds. Titans didn't touch it. That's the Titans' point.
All right.
Oh, but now the line judge. No, the line judge is getting the ball.
Okay, good.
I thought she was going to come up and say, yes, they touched it. At this time, would you rank your seniors, your favorite senior on this team, the 6 that we have, rank them from favorite to least favorite?
I will not do that. They're all 1 through 6, every one of them. I will not say which one goes where.
So you do have a list.
I don't know.
Conrad pushes deep corner. Oh, nice swing.
See, Rylan won,
Blocked by
Mara won, Julia won.
Watch
Emily,
the Titans get this one. What a great job by Bendy to keep it alive.
Emily won and Addie won.
And then Tao.
And I didn't forget about Jenna Gass either. Jenna won too.
Bendy kept that one
There we
alive.
go.
Point Titans.
Yes.
Oh, they came to play tonight.
Told you we weren't going to go down without a fight.
You say that every week.
I do.
I could ask you, Les, we're playing the USA team, USA gold medal Olympic team, and you'd go, if we play well, we can get them in 5. Tuttle in. Oh, right on the line. You do the Dan Patrick, you go, we might lose, but if we play good, we're going to win. So you got yourself covered either way.
That's right.
But that you'd go, and if we play good, we can win in 5 against. And I'm like,
oh, yes. I just support my Titans.
ace by the libero Reagan Grandstrom. Reagan going to be bragging after that one.
Wow.
16-13, lead by 3. 8:40 p.m. on a Monday night.
Mr. Bendy's still in the house.
Oh yeah, he's excited for this one.
He is. Oh, that way, Anna.
And
right on
Bendy
cue.
gets blocked and then hits it right back over. Here's outside Tuttle. Blocked by
Rylan Conrad, I'll say.
16-14. These Titans are not going away. Grant back into the game. Boom, back to serve. I'm kind of getting tired just watching this. Man,
And you didn't even have to ref today.
Nope. Oh, you reffed one set last.
I
you
refed
stood
two.
there.
I know.
You stood there.
I did not. I refed.
Well, you refed basketball.
I refed.
You stood there. And you're tired?
It was a long day.
I'm gonna need a sub tomorrow at T Elementary.
T Legacy Elementary. No.
Back to serve, JC Square. If
by
you
the
need
way,
to leave tonight,
no,
go home.
I did the whole B game, by the way.
You had that turkey sandwich to power you through. Uh-oh.
Oh, wait.
That's 4 touches on the
there we go.
Panthers.
Mistime that.
Boy, the way Tuttle was getting up, I thought that was going to be a rocket shot. When she's had the time over there on the left side, and she gets up, her and Munch both. And then on the right side has been Kimball.
That way,
But the same can be said if you got Titans are swinging well tonight. Little overpass there. That's going to go out of bounds. Out of bounds it is.
Way.
You see that so often, Les. The overpass, it's what a front row player dreams about. And they see it coming, their eyes get big, and they just want to clobber it. And it happens a lot that they do that and they hit it out. Timeout, Dakota Valley on a night of timeouts. I think JV might have set the record for timeouts called in a game. And now Titans called a timeout earlier this set. Now Dakota Valley does. 17-16, Dakota Valley. Big set here. Whoever gets this one,
that's a momentum swing,
is gonna be in position to take the match in set 4. And so the Titans are right there. This is probably with taking everything into consideration. I know we've swept teams before.
Yep.
And those teams, were probably deserved to be swept. This is probably the best I've seen us play completely from serving to back row.
This has been our best game.
Not
of the
a
year.
lot of mistakes to having girls on kills.
Yep. This has been our best game.
I mean,
by far. Yep.
You can't really look at anything and say, even the mistakes, we've really limited the mistakes. Nice serve by front.
And so you don't want me to say that volleyball is a game of momentum, that we can maybe use this for tomorrow night's game.
Into the net, point Titans.
Into that Lennox game if we play Lennox in the first round the following Tuesday. into the playoffs. I mean, that volleyball is a funny game of momentum, and that could propel us into a couple
Here's
nice
Tuttle
wins.
on the outside.
Ooh.
Kill for her, 18-17. You can say whatever you want because you've already said you have favorites on this team, favorite seniors. You said you've already got them ranked 1 through 6.
They're all 1.
So I don't. I love all these girls equally, and you'll have to tell me afterwards.
I did not. No, I did not. You're trying to get me in trouble with all their parents. And
there's Mara
go.
Grant off the set by Hank.
There we go.
We'll count that. Mara Grant, kill number 10.
see, because their parents go back and watch us.
Oh,
and so
come on.
they do. I mean,
It's Monday night. The Vikings are on.
well, no, they don't have to be tonight when they go back and watch.
okay.
They go back and watch, when they have time in their day.
Judge us.
They don't know. They don't judge us.
Here's Munch on the outside, off the hands of front, 19-18, Dakota Valley. As we see Meade back in, Stella Carlson coming back in, back to serve. They've got Lexi Vasky. She hasn't seen the court yet. Right side, Mara Grant. Weird angle. It's going to get a free ball from the Panthers.
I think it went off her hand wrong.
Big point of the night. Watch the quick.
Boom.
It is a quick. Dakota Valley saw it too. They got the block up. Hank got up and tried to take that one over. Good idea.
Yep, that was.
Just mishit it, 20-18.
Good.
What's been the biggest lead of the night for both sides, for us and for them?
Oh, you're going to make me work, huh? Hey.
Well, just let me know. I'm just curious. When I used to do that too, write down every point. I like to see afterwards the runs that we can make, we can put together, and that we gave up. Oh, wow.
We were up 4 in this one for a while.
Munch got up. It looked like she was going to clobber that and then just mishit it.
So we were up 4. Them.
Grant back to serve, looking to get ace number 2 here tonight. That's going to be a little deep, out of bounds.
I think they were up. They've been up 2-3 consistently all the way through.
Yeah. Perryman into the game. And Kimball. When I looked up Kimball online and I was looking at her, they spelled it Kimbrel, so I just wasn't sure who made the mistake. So I hope it's Kimball. And wow, good job by Bo. She's a infielder in softball. She's looking like an outfielder there, just waiting for that to come down.
Whoa.
Nobody home, and the block on the left side. And Munch makes us pay. Timeout, Titans 22-19. You prepare for these games, and you want to have some filler.
Yes. Do you have some?
And when they call 8 timeouts in one night, you start running out. We have a high update baseball, MLB. Are they not played yet? I can find it too. We are going to start. No, we'll do trivia. We'll do the true or false right after this.
All right, I'm ready.
Football Thursday night. Sturgis is postseason.
They're 6-3, by the way.
So yeah, the best season they've had in a while.
Yep.
I remember when they came here last year. They came up to the press box, and we've improved it since then.
Yep.
Add carpet to the press box.
Yep.
But they came up and talked about how nice the press box was. The radio guys for the scoopers, and then they talked about. They said we got here early and we drove around T.
Yep.
And they said, "What a beautiful town you guys have! It's such a nice town."
Not talk about your ranch.
No, I live in the ghetto area in T. They must have drove by the Schroeder estate and saw that.
Yep, must have.
On the north end of T. But that was really nice, and it's nice to hear.
It was.
Because T is a beautiful, I get to go around to a lot of small towns, and T is very beautiful.
And
Hank tried to take it over second set. Meade.
You know who has a good town?
Block for the point.
Dakota Valley has a good town.
It's not a town, though.
What? I missed that. I missed that.
What town is Dakota Valley in?
Oh, well. Oh, wow.
Towel back into the game.
Okay, never mind.
23-20. 23-20. Hank back to serve. Okay, when I did PA one time, I thought I was being really fancy, and it was dual.
Yep.
We'll let this play out, and then I'll tell you in a second.
I remember the
back
story.
set on the right side. That's Munch off Hank, out of bounds, set point, Dakota Valley. But I said it, and in Dual, Dual High School, that's a county, Dual County.
Dual County, yep.
And it's where Rick Williamson is from. And we're not going to, he's not going to like this next part. But I said, Not this part, but the part after this. Set point, Panthers. I announced the kid was from out of bounds. Panthers take set 3, 25-20. I announced the kid was from Dual, South Dakota. And then someone informed me that was a county, not a town.
Okay.
And I'll never forget that game. It was a boys basketball game. We were up 40-2 at halftime. And they didn't score those 2 points until about a minute until halftime. Okay. Here we go. True or false trivia.
All right, I'm ready.
Les Schroeder versus Rick Williamson.
Yeah.
Very confident Les Schroeder.
That's right.
Dr. Pepper is the oldest soda that there is. Dr. Pepper. True or false?
False.
False. They both say false. It is true.
Thought it was Coke.
It is Dr. Pepper.
All right.
Okay. Hockey. At one time, when they are playing a game, have 16 people on the ice. True or false? 16 people. True or false?
False. That sounds way too many.
What does Rick say? You say true or false, Rick? 16.
Say false.
He's counting now. It is false. It's
Good.
15.
Okay.
12 players, 3 referees.
All right. See, yeah, but okay.
Fortune cookies were invented right here in the United States of America. Fortune cookies were.
False.
It is true. It is true. Okay.
Yep.
President Washington, George Washington, he brought mac and cheese to the United States. President George Washington introduced mac and cheese to the United States.
True.
You said true.
I did
Rick
say
said false.
I did. I said true.
This is the last question.
Okay.
It was President Thomas Jefferson. It is false. Rick Williamson takes the win tonight.
Ah.
Sir, please do not slam your hand on the table. You know the rule
I know.
of the scorer's table
I
and the
do.
broadcast
I thought-
table.
oh,
What's the number one rule?
Don't bang on the scores
No
table.
clapping with
No
your
clapping.
elbows on the
That's right.
table.
I'm waiting for Tatum to bring some popcorn up to us.
Oh my goodness.
She's got a lot of it over there.
She might be being a vendor.
I know. I'm waiting for Tatum's like, oh, come on.
Do you guys remember the famous vendor for the Vikings used to have?
Yeah.
Vendor. Oh, I forget his name. He was a famous beer vendor for the Vikings.
Yes,
and maybe the Twins too.
He was an older guy. Wally, yes.
Wally.
There you go. Yes,
Yep.
Wally. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yes.
Panthers look like they're going to roll the same lineup out there. They look a lot more relaxed than they did between sets 2 and 3. Titans look about the same. Coach Teen down on one knee, giving instruction.
Yep.
And I thought they were going to have a few JV players were going to get called up tonight for depth because we've had 2 players that have decided to leave the program and one that is hurt. And so we're down to 4 bench players.
4 subs, yeah.
Along with Haley Weber.
Coach
She
Haley
can't
Weber.
play.
No.
And we were told maybe we'd see some JV players get called up for depth purposes, but
we're going with this.
we're going with this.
That's right. Yeah, that's yeah.
That could have been the 5th true or false question. Here we go. Bria Perryman, the sophomore setter, starting out.
All right,
Hawk
Julia.
takes the set, pushes it over. On the outside, there is Munch, out of bounds. Aiming for Coach Rohrbach there. And didn't get her.
Now, why are you picking on Coach Rohrbach?
Well,
I'm just wondering. I mean, Coach Rohrbach has done nothing to you, and yet you're picking on her.
she has been something to. Why would you say she's been nothing to me?
No, I meant she did. She hasn't done anything to
No.
you. And so why would you pick on Coach Rohrbach right
That
now?
was a carry by the Panthers, and upref called it. Yes, sir. You can't grab the ball and throw it.
And throw it over? You can't. This isn't basketball? Okay.
That's another one of those calls that's really iffy. Sometimes you call
right.
it, sometimes you don't. That one was pretty obvious.
Well, you've had talked about Coach Rohrbach before being in her class. And
Yep.
so I was just wondering why now that you want to pick on Coach Rohrbach right now.
Out of bounds. That was blocked out of bounds, but how was it ruled? Was it ruled it hit off the net or the blockers? I think they ruled it was hit off the blockers.
Point for the Panthers.
So Dakota Valley. Usually if it goes off the net, you can hear it hit that tape up
Yes.
there.
Oh, Julia.
Hawk gets a serve receive,
There
and
we
now
go.
she's going to get a swing. Dug up by the Panthers, and a pretty rough set. Taken over by Tuttle. Here's Hank back. Nope, set to the middle.
That way, Rylan.
Conrad.
Thought she found the campfire there.
Yep. And the swing by Tuttle. Inbounds 2-2 at 8:53 p.m. You are going to be up late tonight, my friend.
Well, I mean, I'm ready to watch the Vikings play when I get home.
Well, I hope so.
I mean,
I'm interested in the baseball, too.
well, I know Texas and Houston in Game 7.
You love the Astros. You
No,
love
yeah,
everything that you said.
I-
Just win at all costs is your motto. And
No, I was
you got to bang on garbage cans. And
exactly. That's right.
how
Jose,
they were
two-
able to keep their World Series championship after it was proven that they just
Hey.
blatantly cheated. Isn't that terrible?
It is. I mean, and they beat the Twins. They beat my Twins.
Hank pass set nice and high to
That way, right?
Conrad. The dig by Perryman. Outside is Tuttle. The dig by Haynes for the Titans. Here comes Hawk off the set by Hank into the net point for the Purples.
By the way, tomorrow night when we have our senior night, I got some 8th grade stories that we can share from our team back then. The team that is now seniors, obviously.
Oh, I thought
That's
you meant
what I
from
meant.
your 8th grade team. I was going to say, I don't think.
No, I'm at. Ooh, nice.
There was Kimball with the kill, 4-2.
I got some fun stories
Panthers.
from that season.
Okay, you want to give us a tease tonight or anything?
Well, we at the conference, that was back when we had a conference tournament for 7th and 8th grade, and we went over to Tri-Valley for our conference tournament, and we played Sioux Falls Christian in the first round, and they ended up beating us. But then
That's not very fun.
no, that wasn't very fun to remember.
You said there were going to be fun stories. Nice
They-
push by Conrad. I'll give her the kill right there. Kill
You're
number
right.
8.
It wasn't a fun story that we got beat by Sioux Falls Christian. But what we did after that, I'll leave it at that.
Bindi and Campbell.
And I'll and speaking
Well,
of
that was a good teaser because it
You
could
like-
only get better. Because you
Okay.
said I got some fun stories. Well, give me one. Well, we went and lost in the first round, and I'm like, that's not fun at all. It's not fun for anybody. Maybe for Christian.
yeah. No.
Nice swing by Bindi, dug up by Grandstrom. Now there's Tuttle.
Nice, block again by Ryder.
Conrad.
Yeah.
And back row attack by Minch. Boy, you know we've seen when we have these players like Minch and like Tuttle that play the 6 rotations, go from, and we've seen a lot of other teams do a lot of back setting. I'm surprised they don't set back row more with Minch and Tuttle because they both can swing from anywhere on the court.
By the way, what is the single blocks record in a game?
Oh, I have no idea.
I was just wondering because I mean, Ryland. We've said Ryland's name a lot. So.
Yeah, and it's what it's down to, and nice dig there by Boom.
I mean, I don't think she's close, but she's.
I don't know. I suppose it's on the board out there, and I do
Yeah,
have a picture of it somewhere in my phone, but you would have to take over.
I can do that too, but I mean, you go out there and look at it.
That was Tuttle. Great dig by Boom again. It's you talk about stats, and especially like volleyball. It's your statisticians. Are they really keeping the correct stats?
There you go, Ryland.
Conrad, deep left corner.
Ryland is having herself a game tonight.
And she is. And not very happy is Cameron Somerville.
Oh, I thought you were saying Ryland Conrad's happy. I mean, she is.
Oh, she's got 9 kills tonight. Somerville was talking to the down ref thinking Ryland
was a lift.
did something. No, I don't know
All right,
what she
okay.
got. That's just I don't know what she could have
All right.
called. That was pretty clean. 5-4 Panthers outside.
Ooh.
Wow.
That was
There's
pretty.
Tuttle.
Yep.
And 6-4 Panthers now, and number 15. And number 20, 15, that's of course J.C. Squire. 20, Lauren Olhausen, the blocker extraordinaire for the Panthers. But Titans have their own blocker extraordinaire tonight. And
There
number
you go,
7.
Anna. Yeah.
And tough play, tough pass, and then Hank had to go get it. And Grant had to try to get it back over. 7-4, biggest lead of set 4 for the Panthers. I don't remember watching us play Dakota Valley
Playing this well.
and playing this well and being in every single set. And I mean, these games have rarely has a team led by 5.
Yep. And again, Coach Teen talks about opponents and don't talk about records and just what his game plan is for the opponent, and he takes the records out of it.
Yeah, big swing there by Tuttle, blocked by Grant, but it landed out of bounds.
I mean, we've been playing all these teams that have ranked or, our schedule was not.
The slide by Grant just hits it out of bounds. I thought that was going to get crushed into the floor. I'd like to see that.
You talked about Dakota Valley's schedule. C Titan's schedule this year too was.
Yeah, both teams. Dakota Valley likes to go down to Nebraska and play some good Nebraska schools.
Yep.
I think they played Western Christian. I thought
you're right.
Volleyball powerhouse over in Iowa. Played Sioux Falls Christian 3 times. I mean. It could very well be 4 if Dakota Valley makes it to state.
Dakota Valley did play Western Christian, lost 0-2, and then there's no scores on here. They played them on October 7th.
I mean, if we're being honest, and Dakota Valley gets through to state, they could very easily be an 8 seed. And
still do some damage.
I mean,
yes,
that would be quite the 8-1 matchup.
Against that Sioux Falls Christian team, you're saying? They've played a couple times before.
It's all about that Region 3. Who's going to come out of there?
Yeah.
Sioux Falls Christian, I'm putting them in, and it's probably going to be a Madison-Dells matchup.
Yep.
And don't forget about Baltic. Don't forget about Garretson.
Yeah.
I mean, wow.
It's going to be a wild Tuesday night the following Tuesday.
I'm excited. That's always a really fun night to me, are the SODEC 16 nights. It's kind of like, I love election night, too, National Election Night, Super Tuesday and whatever.
Yep.
And the presidential. I just love sitting up and watching TV. I'll stay up very, very late into the morning watching the results. And just, and it's kind of how it is. With the technology we have nowadays where we can watch all these games right on our big screen TVs or our phones or computers, makes a lot of fun. Anna Bindi hits it out of bounds. Good idea. Hit it deep. And for someone like her, this night will go a long ways.
Yes, it will for her.
And just help her get more and more comfortable because, I'm not just saying it, but I've liked what I've seen out of her at JV, and she swings a lot, and I like that.
She's had a great JV season, and that's why that was one of the other reasons why she got brought up as well. She's played well all season.
Yep, out of bounds by Olhausen. Titans now trail 11-5. The front comes back in. And of everybody in uniform tonight, we've seen everybody in the Titans except for number 1, Ava Opland, another late call-up.
Yes, her brother was here cheering her on in JV. She had a good JV game.
Yep. Mara Grant kind of mistimed that one a little bit, hit it into the net. 12-5 Dakota Valley. And this is the time when the Titans really need to push through here. I know it's been a long night, and you're kind of worried that Dakota Valley is going to pull away. And Titans have answered all night long.
They have.
Keep fighting.
They have. Good try, Glenn.
Softest hit of the night by Munch. She'll get a kill out of that. And so Tuttle goes back to serve. Sophie Tuttle has been there a long, long time.
She has.
There's Boom. She's had a nice night, too. A lot of good nights here.
Yep.
Bindi pushing that one deep. Pass set on the right side to Olhausen. Dug up by the Titans. There's Grant. She tried to push it deep, a little too deep. 14-5. I don't want you to, when we turn off the mics tonight, I don't want you to give Rick the silent treatment because he beat you.
No.
Just, okay.
No, I will not.
Still be friends.
Okay. I think I can.
There's Grant. Watch
there we
this.
go.
Kill, and she came down in the net, and they didn't see it. So,
there we go. We'll take it.
You saw that one a mile away. That was
I did.
Great approach, great set. No blockers home.
Well, see, and I think since he had a yellow card, I don't think he wants to say anything.
Yeah, that was, I think she thought they were going to catch her. She came down in the net and was kind of.
I won't hold a grudge against Rick. I don't think tonight.
You don't think?
No, I don't think so.
Out of bounds by.
Because we still have a long basketball season.
That's true.
And so I will get him during the basketball season.
You live not far away from each other.
Yeah, I guess. You know.
And he's got a pool. He's got a pool, so you got to be nice to people that got swimming pools and hot tubs.
Well, he hasn't invited me over, but
kill there by number 6, Cameron Somerville, junior middle hitter. Laughing about that. Maybe laughing that Rick hasn't invited you to his pool yet. I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Got a pool, lives on a cul-de-sac. I mean, you got a fancy
there we go.
classic car. Mara Grant on the right side. Kill number 12 for her. That leads the Titans. Conrad next in line with 9 and Hawk with 8.
Excited for his son's senior season for basketball.
Yeah. Grandstrom comes back in. Mara Grant goes to serve. Nice serve. I almost got ace number 2 tonight. There's Olhausen on the swing.
Who I thought she was going to dump it, actually.
Hawk out of bounds. And we talked about the Titans really limiting the mistakes. We've seen a lot of, ever since I cursed them with that, a lot of balls hit out of bounds in the last 2 sets here in sets 3 and 4.
Yep.
And you're playing the number 4 team in the state.
Yep, you're going to make errors.
You got to limit your, and ace just in the corner. And no,
it was out.
both line judges said it was in.
Oh.
The up ref, who's got a better view, said that was out. Claire Hank back to serve.
Just like me, didn't miss a single call today.
You didn't?
No, I did not.
Did you have anybody yell at you?
No, I did not. Well, I mean, maybe Tyler or, Kristen Turek did, but, I mean, it was all in fun.
What did they yell? Like, open your eyes.
Yeah, well, I mean, I could have. I mean, but
Kill number 10, Rylan Conrad.
Which, by the way, I want to shout out Tyler Turek's birthday today, so happy birthday, Tyler.
Happy birthday, Tyler.
And then his daughter, Lily, had a great ace serve, jump serve today.
Oh, nice.
That was really pretty.
You know what I like to yell at the ref? This is good. You'll like this one. Call it both ways is what I'll say. And boy, that really
Well, I didn't hear that from Tyler today.
dumped by Claire Munch.
But
another one in basketball I like to say that really is effective. Get him off of him. Call it both ways. I'm obviously kidding because
yes.
The good thing about what we do is we get to have these cones over our ears, and so we don't get to hear
we don't
these
hear
fans.
anymore. Nope.
But when I did PA, the push over for Kimball and the Panthers are pulling away. When I did PA about game 3 of the years, when I would get sick of hearing these parents screaming this ridiculousness.
You mean like Jerry Pelesci down there? Is that
Yes.
what you're saying?
And an ace by Munch out of bounds, and the Titans, who have fought so hard tonight,
Yes.
letting set 4 get away from them. You can't blame them, but
No.
I would hope Coach Teen is really happy with
Oh, yeah,
the
they
effort
fought.
from this Scholar
Yep.
group tonight.
Yep.
And Conrad laughing is that almost fell in. And Claire Hank going to get the pass. Timeout, Titans. Panthers have them doubled up, 20-10.
Can I give one more shout out? Is that all right?
Yeah.
I mean, is that fine or not?
Yep.
Okay, well, this is a relative of mine that got Scholar of the Week on Dakota News Now. Olivia Morlock is her name, and she's a senior at Frederick High School up in the north part of the state.
And
She's related to me by my sister marrying her into the family. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Olivia Morlock for getting Scholar
Is
of
she
the Week.
listening, you think?
Well, I know the family is, so she might.
Congratulations.
She might actually have a volleyball game tonight.
Takes after Uncle. What do they call you, Unky Les or
No, not Unky.
Unky
no,
Lessie Poo?
No,
Unky Shro? Unky Shrodo?
no, my little niece. Well, she can't talk. I mean, she's just learning to talk right now. So.
And she got Scholar of the Week?
No. This is not my niece. No, this is a relative of ours.
Did you get Scholar of the Week awards like that when you were younger? Oh, what a great timeout, Coach Teen. Dakota Valley hits that into the net.
Let's put it this way. I was always a scholar at Hillsbeaver Creek. I'm just going to put it that way.
Wow. Did you ever get like valedictorian? Or did they give that to one of the other 3 students in that school?
29 students in that school. 29 of what I graduated with. But no, I did not. I was not the best.
By Kimball!
Let's see if I can remember. I don't even remember who our valedictorian was. Was it, I think, Brian Van Batavia, if I remember?
Yeah, I don't think he's listening, so
I don't know if
could
he is
just
or
made
not.
up a name.
I could have made up a name. No, I mean, that was a classmate of mine, was his name. but-
Johnny Flapjacks or something. That's going to go out of bounds.
Ooh.
Titans have just been doing that too much recently. Too much.
No, that really was a classmate of mine, but I'm not sure if that was a valedictorian or not.
4 points needed for the Panthers to take set 4 and the match. But
I got to think of some more things to make fun of me
out of
with.
bounds, the Titans. Did someone move in the lines
I think so.
between?
Yes,
But
I did.
I can promise you this: some people are going to look at these scores tomorrow, like you probably do every day. I love looking at scores.
I do. Yeah.
Probably going to surprise a lot of people
We hung with Dakota Valley.
that we took a set that we almost, we were
2 sets, yeah.
Yeah, we were 26-24, 26-24, 25-20.
Yep.
And this one we're not done, Les. We
Not
can
quite, no.
love to see us get to 20 again.
Yep.
Grant back into the game, boom to serve.
We're saving our energy for the Yankton Gazelles
That's right.
on senior night.
Yes. Senior night already.
Yes.
There's boom.
Nice job. Here's the
Back set the
senior.
towel, no block.
Ooh.
Dug up by
There we go.
Perryman.
Good job, senior.
The Purple Panthers trying to cheat again. Got called for it.
Nice. Yep.
Yeah, they go to a lot of these tournaments. A lot of their matches are these tournament,
Yep.
best of 3s.
Yep.
But still, they get a lot of games in.
She's impressive. Good tip. Nice spot, Anna.
It was a good spot. It was great save by Tuttle.
Oh,
and
use
then
that.
bleacher. Oh, look at this.
There we go. Get
Oh,
over.
almost.
Oh.
That would have been great. What effort
Yep.
by Campbell and Hank.
Yes.
Well done. Holy cow. And Coach Teen's laughing.
Yep.
Like I said, we were talking to the refs about vocal coaches. Let's just put it that way. And
Teen's not one of them.
not one of them. You've got a great one. Set point, game point now for the Panthers of Dakota Valley Township. It is a nice town, Dakota Valley. Wow, towel
One last dig at me, huh? Jeez, one last dig.
into the bleachers. I thought you were talking about towel one last dig. That was a great dig. She almost went in the bleachers again. 25-14 is how Dakota Valley ends set number 4. But, man, what fight for the Titans.
They did.
I don't know what time we started. 9:11 here as we
It was 7.
wrap it up.
7:15 or so.
And we joked. We said, you joked about it. I said, boy, we've had 3 sets in JV, 3 sets in C, 3 sets across the street in junior high.
Yep.
And you said, does that mean we're going to 5 sets tonight? And
did.
we almost did.
Almost.
We were 11 points away from doing that. T-area Titans fall
5-20.
tonight, 5-20. Dakota Valley improves to 18-10. And we will be back one more time
Yes.
as far as volleyball goes tomorrow night. We don't even have to take any of our equipment down tonight.
Oh, good.
We will be back one more time, and I say tomorrow night, just to put a big ribbon on it, win or lose, we get maybe Coach Teen and I don't know if he wants to have just to kind of put a wrap on the home season, because we won't be doing this after tonight. We'll turn our attention to basketball.
Yes, we will.
Starting in December.
Yes,
So
we will.
again, to recap tonight, Grant, 13 kills for her tonight. Rylan Conrad, 10 kills. Julia Hawk, 8 kills. Tao had 4. Bindi had a couple in there.
I would give Rylan Conrad the double-double in volleyball
Yeah.
with blocks and kills.
Just a menace is really hard to do, be a good blocker.
Yep.
And I thought the back row played really well.
Yep, they did.
And I thought Hannah Hank played. Again, I know we lost 3-1. I'm going to say it's maybe our best performance, most complete performance of the year.
That's right. We fought with them. We gave them all we could, and now we move on to Yankton.
The first 3 sets tonight, Dakota Valley had a 5-point advantage on us total in 3 sets. And so they were 5 points better on us in 3 sets. 4th set, we just ran out of gas a little bit. And but what a great effort tonight.
Yep.
It's not easy to come out this late in the season and give a great effort. Girls are, let's just be honest, they're ready to be done. It's a long season.
Yep.
And to come out and fight like this tonight, I credit Coach Teen for that and just keeping this going. And he's out there taking down the
And
nets.
he's helping out, taking down nets. That's the way our coach does things.
Rick Williamson, thanks for coming up. You coming up tomorrow night, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, good. I'll beat him again tomorrow night then. I mean, no.
You lost.
I know I did, so I'll redeem myself tomorrow night. Let's put it that way.
So for Rick Williamson, the producer, and my sidekick here, Les Schroeder, if you tuned in, we thank you for tuning in. My name is Shad Hockey. See you tomorrow night, and bye for now.